Hi guys, so today we are going to make a mommy and me headband. I'm going to show you the size small, which is the size that I made for my toddler. There's a free PDF in the description box below. It's completely free. It has both the size small and the size adult in there, so you can make both for you and your toddler. So you're going to start off with a slip knot on your hook, and you're going to chain 61 stitches. And I'm using a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, and I like to count them in periods of 10, so 6 crochets of 10 plus 1. What makes this unique is that some of the rows are worked as rows back and forth, and some are worked in rounds where you don't chain one and turn. So pay attention to each row or round as I go. So the first thing we're going to do is skip this first chain, and we are going to do 46 half double crochets down to most of the row. So you're going to do yarn over on your hook, skip this first chain, and do a half double crochet into the second chain from hook. And you half double crochet by yarning over on your hook, inserting your hook into the stitch, pulling up a loop, yarning over on your hook, and pulling through all 3 loops on your hook. So you want to do 46 of these. So when you get to the 46 half double crochets, you're going to have a little bit of a tail left, and we're going to continue with round 1. So we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 slip stitch in the next chain. Now we're going to actually chain 1 and turn. So we're going to leave this tail here, chain 1 and turn. Now we're working back this way across these half double crochets. So for round 2, in that slip stitch right there, we're going to slip stitch again, skip the chain 1, and in the top of that single crochet, we are going to single crochet, and then we are going to do 46 half double crochets back down the row. Alright, now we're going to finish off round 2 by actually joining our headband in the round. So what I'm going to do, let's see, is fold this over, and I'm actually going to join this tail to this end. So you want to make sure not to twist the tail. So straighten it out. And what we're going to do is 1 single crochet and 1 slip stitch. So in the first chain, we're going to do 1 single crochet, and in the second chain, you're going to do 1 slip stitch. And then we're going to chain 1 and turn again. So just make sure your work isn't twisted. And we're going to turn and work back this way, and we're still not working these chains yet. So for round 3, skip that chain 1 and do a slip stitch into the top of that slip stitch. And a single crochet into the top of that single crochet, and then 46 half double crochets again. Alright, so I just finished the 46 half double crochets of round 3, and then I'm going to do 1 single crochet, and 1 slip stitch. Alright, so now I'm going to continue working out round 3 by doing 10 single crochets, and there should be 10 stitches right here. So you're going to finally work these stitches. So there's my 10th single crochet, and now we are going to go on to round 4, which continues this way. We don't chain 1 and turn. So in the top of this slip stitch, ignore that chain 1 at the beginning. You're going to do a slip stitch, and then the top of that single crochet, do a single crochet, and then once again we're going to do 46. Mine got stuck. 46 half double crochets. When I get to the end of round 4, I'm going to do a single crochet in the top of that single crochet, and then finish off with 11 slip stitches. So a slip stitch in the top of that slip stitch, and then a slip stitch in each of those 10 single crochets along the back. And I try to make my slip stitches kind of loose and not tight so that you don't lose any of the elasticity in the headband. So just try to pull up a little bit of a longer loop when you're slip stitching. So there are my slip stitches, and now we're going to go on to round 5, which continues working in the round. So we're going to do 2 slip stitches, one in the top of that first slip stitch and one in the top of that single crochet. And then we're going to switch to double crochet, and we're going to do 46 double crochets. Just for a little bit change in the pattern, I like to have that 1 row of double crochet in there just to give it a little bit of texture. So 46 double crochets. Alright, so now we are at the end of round 5, and we're just going to end it with 2 slip stitches. Oops. I messed up that last double crochet. So here's my 46th double crochet, and then I'm going to end it with 2 slip stitches. And then once again we are going to start working back and forth in rows. So chain 1 and turn. Now we're working along the back of the work. We're going to go on to round 6. So we're going to do 2 single crochets. Oops. 1 in the top of that slip stitch, 1 in the top of that slip stitch again, and then we're going to do 46 half double crochets again. Are you tired of half double crochet yet? All the way around. So I just finished the 46 half double crochets of round 6, and I'm going to finish off with 2 single crochets in the top of those previous slip stitches, which it can be hard to find where to put your hook in slip stitches. Alright, now we're going to continue working the round across this little banner right here, and we are going to do 12 single crochets across here. So into these slip stitches, you're just going to do single crochets across. Continuing on here, you do finish off with your 12 single crochet. And now we're going to continue around again, doing 46 half double crochets. Alright, I just finished the 46 half double crochets. I'm going to end with 2 single crochets, and that's the end of round 7. In round 8, I'm just going to do 12 slip stitches again right across here. Once again, I am making them nice and long. Or trying to. I like how it adds like a little finished edge to it that matches up with this edge. And here's my 12th. And that is the finished little headband for your little one. And the adult size is basically just the same. All you have to do is cut your yarn and weave in all the ends. Let me know if you make it and how it goes, and thanks for watching.